I'm Paul Morrison from Whistler, British Columbia. I'm a ski winter landscape style photographer. Lived in Whistler for around 40 seasons. I see myself as a ski action photographer. I always have. That's what I like. It was what excites me in the sport, and it was just natural for me to go in that direction. I got my start shooting ski photography when I was right out of high school. I took a winter off, decided I needed to learn how to ski before I could do that, and fell in love with the lifestyle of being in the mountains. One of the attractions to doing it was to be able to travel and to carry the tools of my trade on my back so I could move freely, go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted, and that was my goal way back in the beginning. I've always been interested in the peak moment of action. That was something that excited me about ski photography from the beginning. My first camera, I have Scottish ancestry, and I cheaped out and I got a camera that is no longer made. It was called a Miranda, and it was about $20 cheaper than the Canon at the time. And it was a huge mistake because the thing wouldn't work in the cold. And I nearly gave up photography because I had the camera. The shutter speeds would slow down and all my exposures would be off, and in the days of film that was kind of a tragedy. So I eventually upgraded my equipment, and it was a lot of trial and error learning. I definitely watched what the best guys in the world were doing at the time, and being in Whistler, we have pretty big mountains, and it was a good place to do that kind of photography. My go-to lens has been, something like a 70-200. I think for ski action that works pretty good. In recent years, I've been trying to shoot wider, 16-35, and 24-105 has become more of a standard option for me. So in my pack, I try and keep it organized so that the changes of lenses are fast and efficient, because being quick in ski photography is quite important. Things have changed so much from when I began. My first camera was, one frame for every crank and no automation, and film was expensive right from the very beginning. Now we go today where cameras are really fast and autofocus and digital. So the whole world has completely shifted, and it's opened up the activity to a lot more people. So there's a lot more competition, and the standards, I think, have been elevated because of that. I think that when you look at what the young people are doing today, it's almost on another plane. It's amazing and inspiring, and it keeps me going. I'm not saying I'm staying on the same page, but at least it keeps me working towards staying relevant. Being asked to be a Loweprofessional means a lot to me, because my first camera bags were all Lowe products. In fact, over my 30-year career, virtually every bag I've owned has been a Lowe Pro bag, and they've been good to me, and I really felt honored to have the chance maybe to give a little bit back with the work we've been doing on this pack, and I think filling a need in the Lowe Pro line. Quite an honor, to be completely honest.